Hello, everybody. It's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. So I have been promising a little peek at part of my sterling silver jewelry collection. So that's what we're going to do today. This video is probably going to be in more than one part because I do have a lot of sterling. Just a couple quick things. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody so much for watching my channel. The comments, the emails, we have just such a great, happy, positive group of people here. So from my heart to yours, I'd like to thank you so much for that. It's very, very cool. The other thing I want to mention is, Funky Pickle Thrifter. I am not spending a lot of money on these pieces. It is rare if I do. I will point it out if I did. A lot of these things are from flea markets, yard sales, auctions, but when you buy things in auctions, you usually don't pay as much as retail. And I think that's about all the business we have, so we will get started right now. I'll be right back. I guess we will start with this brooch. It's gigantic. Look at it. Look at it on my hand. It's like the whole size of my hand. The height. It's very heavy. I think I got this piece as part of that jewelry store haul that I made a couple years ago. Some people might know what I'm talking about. There's the marks, Mexico and silver. I guess this is the pre-eagle. I don't know how old this is. I was thinking it kind of had maybe a 1940s look to it. But it is beautiful. I want to measure this and weigh it. Look at that, 57 grams. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see what the measurements are. Check it out, more than 4 inches. Wow. All hand done. Such pretty centers, and also these petals, clearly done by a very masterful craftsperson. Wow. Let's talk a little bit about this amazing designer necklace. We're going to weigh this one too. This is extremely heavy. And it's amazing. Now, I actually got this from a place that sells old jewelry, and I think they kind of don't know what they're doing because a lot of stuff is very overpriced. I found this item, it's actually a set. I'm going to show you the earrings in a minute. I felt that this was very, very underpriced. So you see right there, it is marked AAR. So the designer on this piece is Antonio Reyna. Now, he worked out of Taxco, as you probably could just tell by that mark. Now, Taxco, of course, is a very large city in Mexico, and it has a very rich history where silver was mined for centuries and centuries, I believe beginning with the Aztecs. And I guess because of that, just through the generations, the skill of jewelry making was passed down. If you want to learn more about Taxco, definitely check it out online. One thing that is particularly interesting to learn about, I think, is William Spratling, who began in the 1920s. So check that out if you're interested. But let's get back to this hunk of burning love here. This is gorgeous. We're going to put this on our neck, but I also just want to show you the earrings. Matching earrings, and these are amethyst. How pretty. So Antonio Reyna was a modernist, obviously, a modernist jewelry maker. I don't know if he's still making it. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't really have that much information. But let's put this on our neck so we can see it in its full glory. How about that? Is this to die for or what? When I brought this home, it's funny. I was showing my husband and I said, I got this at such an incredible bargain. This is worth so much more than I paid for it. You just have no idea. My husband's not into jewelry even a little bit. So he goes, you know what? The thing is, it doesn't matter how much money it's worth if you're never going to sell it, which is kind of funny. I mean, we don't have the kind of marriage where, it's really none of his business where I spend my money. We kind of don't do that. But anyway, he's just sort of funny because how could I ever sell this? I don't think I can. I don't think I should. This is truly, in my mind, like something you might see in a museum or something. It is that good. I love that. And I don't think I could ever find one quite like it on the internet. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't remember seeing it. So I don't know if it's a one of a kind. Likely not, but it's just so awesome. I love all these. I just love everything about it. I love the form of it, and I love that it has its matching earrings too. So this is probably one of the best pieces I have. Do you love it? Let me know below what your favorites are. Don't forget. I love these earrings. They're not that small either. Aren't they cute? I love them. Oh my Lord. I am so clumsy. And I don't know who this designer is. This is Sterling and then J. I usually wear sterling silver in the summer, mostly. I don't like wear, these types of things when it's like snowing out and stuff, usually. I don't know why, but I mean, I certainly could. I love these. I think this has very nice detailing. Look at those scales or whatever. What is this? Is this an armadillo? No. Is it just a salamander of sorts, or just some sort of a whimsical creature? Don't know, but I do enjoy wearing these. I wear these a lot. Oh, baby, would you look at this? So my mom, if you've ever seen my mother, she just steps in it all the time, and sometimes she doesn't even know. So I'm at her house probably a year ago, and she goes, "Oh, honey, yeah, I picked up some jewelry at the thrift store. Here you go." And she hands it to me. I was like, whoa, 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 what? What is this? And so I did a video on it. And as I'm showing these, I have two of them, believe it or not, that she found. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's got to be silver. How on earth is this not silver? It certainly is. And that's when I saw the signature. This is an Ed Levin piece. And he was born in New York. He started designing jewelry and making jewelry, I believe, in the 1940s, but he did move to Vermont. There it is. There's a signature. This is quite a sought-after designer, and this particular thing is quite a sought-after piece. I mean, you think, look at it, check it out. It's amazing. It's amazing. And the fact that she found two is insane. And I just enjoy these kind of cool starbursty, modernist, space age looking things. And I actually even love too that they're tacks, they don't have the pin. I mean, they couldn't because they're so skinny, but I love these. I guess that's hematite. And I don't know, that might be a real pearl or not. Let me check it on my teeth. Hold on. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's a real pearl. So if you don't know, the tooth test, a lot of people are against it, but I've been doing it for many decades. I've never had a problem. So, but what you do is you take the pearl and you rub it on one of your teeth. And if it's a real pearl, it will feel kind of gritty. And if you're not sure what that's like, I always tell people to take something you know for sure is fake and try that first. Something that isn't a real pearl will just feel like, glass or plastic. It will just sort of run over your teeth. But a real pearl will just have a different feel to it. Anyway, these are amazing. What do you think about these? Man, they're awesome. Because of, let me just move it up. Yeah, there you go. Now you can really see the silver. I actually enjoy tarnish, so I don't polish these or anything. Wow. Let's take a look at the other one in the light. It looks a lot better up here, doesn't it? Oh, very groovy. Let's take a look at some of these bangles. I love wearing bangle bracelets. I do wear these in the summer, when I have a short sleeve shirt on or dress or whatever. And I think they look better when you have a tan. I'm not a sun lover. I mean, I love the sun, but the sun doesn't love me kind of thing. What's the Woody Allen thing? I don't tan, I stroke. That's kind of me. I'm just very fair. My dad was Swedish, so I have this. Yeah, the sun is not my friend. But anyway, I think these are very interesting. I've talked about this before, but I did get these at a yard sale, and there was a couple from the Midwest, and they had owned a jewelry shop. And this was maybe in the late 80s or maybe perhaps Yeah, maybe it was the 90s. I can't remember now. But anyway, my mom was with me. We bought out a couple of tables of silver and turquoise and stuff like that. It wasn't cheap, you know. It's not like they said $20. But anyway, we made our money back many times over. And I said to my mother, you know, we're partners in eBay sometimes. So I said to her, do you mind if I keep like these? Because I want them. And of course, she couldn't care less. She was like, take them. Who cares? We made our money, that's for sure. And we actually dug into that collection for years. My niece and my nephew used to go through it. My brother used to go through it. When anybody needed a birthday gift for somebody, we'd say, well, go into the pile and take. Dane, oh, I see. Oh, look at that. Okay. This one was nested inside here. That's the Dane Craft. I think I have some more Dane Craft today too. How pretty. I actually love wearing these stacked. And I have some that aren't real that sometimes I intersperse. I know I probably shouldn't. I do because if I wear like all of these, they get heavy. So I kind of wear like a bunch of them, but then I intersperse with the cheaper ones. Anyhow, you get the gist. I love these where the chain is wrapped around. Oh, these are just all lovely. This one I like because it's odd. Look at the shape of it. It's weird. What is this called? Is this like a Mobius? No, I don't know. Is that the right word? I don't even know. I don't even know how that just popped in my head. Whatever it is, I dig it. I dig it. Anyway, just very beautiful etchings. These have, like I said, they're very heavy. And I got them all, well, I don't have any money into any of them because we sold all that stuff for a profit. Not that it matters. I just love them. That's all. I love them. I wear them a lot. So I went to an auction a couple of summers ago and they had some very beautiful pieces. A lot of the stuff went for such stupid prices that were so over what they were worth. I remember they had some Victorian garnets that were incredible. Like they had a snake one, you know. It sold for such dumb money. I'm like sitting there on eBay. I'm like, dude, you can get this so much less online. Anyway, but when this ring came up, I mean, I did see it like at the pre-auction thing and I did like it. But when the runner was holding it, he said, there's a snake wrapped around it, which I didn't even notice. So then I just started bidding on it and kind of not sight unseen all the way, but I didn't notice this snake. So he starts here, I guess, and he wraps around and there's his head. Now, this ring isn't everybody's thing. Some people might think it's tacky. It's gigantic. And my husband and I went out the other day. There's 12 of us, I think. We went to dinner and I wore this ring. Oh, it's like, okay, this fits me better here. But people were like, what the, what are you wearing? So I had to take it off, you know, and it got passed around the table and people were amazed. So one thing about this ring is it's heavy. So I can't say it's super comfortable to wear, you know. I play piano. I certainly wouldn't play piano in it or anything. But I think that it's fascinating. I love it. It's gigantic. It is sterling, I think. I don't think I tested it, but I'm thinking it must be. I don't know. Maybe there's only some silver in it. Maybe that's not quite looking. You know what? We should test this. Let's test this one in our video when we do a testing video. Those are certainly real turquoise. I just love the snake. I think this whole thing is just magnificent. What do you think? Too big? Not for me. Here's another ring I love to wear. Look at the expression and her hair. It's very flowy. And look at the water. Of course, her tail, very detailed. My husband bought me this. I can't remember. We were somewhere in Florida, in some little tourist town. It's not old. What does that say? Sam's? Is that what it is? Sam's? Don't know. It has a lot of adjustability. I love wearing this one too. Just because, I don't know, just because. Do you usually wear rings? Like, this is what I do. I know, this is sort of selfish, but I like wearing them facing me. I believe the proper etiquette is to wear it so that other people enjoy it. You really, I think you're supposed to wear it like this, but to heck with that, man. I don't like it that way. I like looking at it. Love her. This is nice and heavy. I think it's so beautifully made. It's interesting. It's unusual. She's so pretty, isn't she? Look at the face. I love this bracelet. I don't know why. This is just amazing to me. I don't remember where I got it. I don't think I paid much. 925 BA. We could look up who that is. Now, what I did, and me of all people, because I actually know better, and I also love tarnish, but one day it was 100% black. So like I do, or like any normal person, you take a little, silver tarnish cloth and you just hit the high spots. And would you believe I was actually a dum-dum and I dipped it. I dipped it. Well, guess what happened? This all turned bright silver, but even all those recessed areas, see, I don't know if you can see that, but that's not solid there. That's like open, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, it was a whole thing. So then I had to like let it sit there for a few years until all the tarnish came back. I will never do that again. But anyway, I love the design of this. Look how nicely it's made. All these hinges. So pretty. I don't know how old this is. Like it kind of does look a little bit older to me, but it might just, it might not be. It sure is beautiful though. Let me put this on my hand, okay? Doesn't that look nice on? I think it does. I love that one. Very detailed, right? Intricate. Beautiful. Here's another one my mother found somewhere, I think. So this is newer. It is marked 925 right there. Does that look like it's plated? Let me just look with my loupe. Hold on. Nah, that's just like dirt and grimy stuff. This is beautiful. And I think these are real turquoise. I think so. I think we tested this actually with nail polish remover. I seem to remember, but I don't know. My memory, it's pretty much gone. This is a beautiful thing. A lot of different colors, a lot of different stuff. Double strand with this though. I love this. I love how flat it is. You know what I mean? Let's put it on our neck because it's not giving it a good representation. Hold on. Well, now you can see it. This is 100 times better. I love all of the different stuff that's going on. The different stones, like the circles. Look, they have dangly things. Those are amethyst, no doubt. I don't know what the yellow is. Who knows? Somebody will tell me. I don't know what that is. When I don't know, I say it's probably agate, but I don't know. Maybe it's core. I don't know. Stones are not my thing, but an amethyst, turquoise isn't either, just because I'm in the Northeast and I don't handle it much and I don't see it much. And, but I certainly do love it. And I believe that is real turquoise. It's certainly a sterling silver. Nice and chunky. Very different. I have a lot of silver that's just ordinary, the ordinary herringbone and all the stuff that everybody's seen. So I was trying to pick from my collection things that are, unusual, different, unique. I think this one really fits the bill. I love it. I got this necklace at a yard sale and the woman said to me, "Oh, it's missing something. It doesn't have the amethyst on it." And so she didn't charge me much, like $5 or something, because it was missing its thing. Oh, that is nice. I wish I did have that. But to me, this doesn't suck. This is beautiful. Isn't that lovely? I love how graduated it gets. It gets all tiny down here. So this is what? Jewelry TV, JTV, something. Yeah, okay, Gems TV, right. Well, I love this. And I think is this called Byzantine? I think so. I actually like how it's flat too. That one's pretty. We're going to put this one on the neck in a second. And then I have this one. This one is much more nicely made. And this one is heavy too. 925. How pretty. How pretty. It's nice and sort of bendy, you know, so it fits your wrist very, very well. This is heavy. I think the bracelet is actually heavier than the necklace. Let's check the weight and then I'll put this one on my neck, okay? So the necklace is just about 28 grams. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe that is heavier than this. This feels heavier. I don't know. It could just be me. Oh, okay. About the same. Well, I love them both. They're both big and bold and lovely. Now you can really see it. I love this. I really do. It goes with anything. It's very basic yet ornate at the same time. Pretty item. This is a pretty torque. I think this was a yard sale find. This definitely was. And I was just noticing this has a crack on the other side, unfortunately. But I have worn this. I think it's beautiful. Let's take it off and just take a better look. I just want to see too if that is a crack. Once my camera is on, I can see things more close up. So let's see what the issue is here. Yeah, it's something right there. Yeah, I can feel it with my finger. It didn't crack all the way through. That's a shame. Oh well. I still do love it. That's very different, isn't it? Cool. I like putting stuff on torques. I have one or two only because, you know, you don't need a lot of them. You can just keep switching out the pendant you put on it. That's pretty. I like this, the design. I love these old earrings. I used to think these were from the, well, I don't know. Let me just see again. I could be thinking about something else. I was going to say I thought these were from the 50s or something, but I think one time I found them, Texco AJ. I think I found out these were from the 70s. But these are very heavy, very thick. These are different. I've never seen anything like this before. I love them. They're just cool. Very nicely made. Pretty. I even like this little swirly thing right up here. I don't wear these because I have pierced ears, but oh, I love them. Interesting. Here's one of my go-to rings. I love this ring, and I'll tell you why. I put it on a little bit crooked. I'll tell you why. Because it's very light. So this one is very comfortable. But I like big jewelry like this. I like where it really shows, you know, it's a real statement. I just love the design of this. How pretty. Let's see. This one, I thought it was marked. There it is. Okay. 925. Yeah, upside down, but hopefully you can see that. Don't you like that one? I do. I also like that it's adjustable, you know, so I can change fingers. Yeah, this one is just one of my favorites just because it's so comfortable. This ring is very different. Let me just bring it more into the light so you can see. Isn't that cool? Look, they're roses. I'm going to take it off in a second. I know I got this at a thrift store because I remember doing a haul video on it. It's so weird. I've never seen a ring like this. Well, first of all, before we look for the mark, let's just take a look at this part. That is a rose. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. It's very delicate. Now I'm wondering is this not silver? Let me look. Hold on. I don't see a mark on this. I do think it's silver, though. Let's test this one at the end real fast. We'll just do a quickie. It's so weird. I love it. I really do. Very unusual. How about this beauty? This is a pendant or a pin. it's not marked. I don't see a mark now, but do you think that this would be considered petit point? They're kind of not tiny. They're sort of medium. What do you think? I don't know what kind of turquoise this is. Like I said, I really don't know much about turquoise. I do love it. I especially love it in old pieces that have real gold. I think that's an interesting combination to have, gold and turquoise is just kind of not as common. I don't think this is very common either. I really like the shape of this. I think it's very nicely made. We'll just test this one too at the end. My husband bought me this ring too on the same day that we got the mermaid ring. It is the same maker, Sam's, adjustable. I love this guy. I guess it's not an octopus because I don't think it has 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs, I guess, or 7 maybe. It's cute. It's massive. It's heavy. It's adjustable. I love wearing it. Look at that. This makes me smile. I think this is very fun. Do you like it? I do. There's something very friendly about this little guy. I love him. I have one more piece for today, and then we will come back for more another time. Let me know below again what your favorites are. I think you're going to like this one. I know I do. This was either a thrift store find or a yard sale find, probably a couple of dollars to my amazement. That's probably not real turquoise, right? It doesn't look it. But look at that. Even the detailing on the end, so lovely. So this is our other Danecraft. How pretty. And I love that it has this, let me back up, hold on. I love that it has the safety chain also. That's so pretty. Let's put this one on our hand. Yeah, it works like this. It's in nice condition too, right? Isn't this stylish? I love it. I love everything about it. I didn't do the safety chain, but it's a good idea to do that, especially on a heavy piece like this. I really love Danecraft. I have quite a bit of it, but this is kind of the biggest and coolest one I've ever seen. Love it. Let's test a couple of things and then we'll call it a day till next time. All right. Today we're going to use our 18 karat gold testing solution. And if this stuff is silver, it will turn blue. So we're going to scrape a little bit off. Yeah, this is one. I don't know. That's got to be silver. Not sure. Well, let's see. Let's see, and then we don't have to guess. Do a little scrape. Of course, if you were going to try this at home and you had something that was really old or looked very special, I wouldn't just go scraping stuff off for sure. I'm careful about, which pieces I do. I guess I'll scrape this here. It's kind of the only place I can get it. Okay. That one maybe isn't real. I don't know. I don't like the way that one felt. And let's do this one too. I think these were the 3 we were questioning that weren't marked, right? I think everything else was marked. Let me double check. Yeah, I think these things were the only 3. So, what did I? Yeah, okay. So I did this one first. I did this one second, and this one third, right? I'll just stand this one right up. Okay. So let's see if they turn blue or not. Here's hoping. So we have silver here. That's what we figured. We have not silver here. Well, I still love it. I don't care. I truly love it. This one is not real silver. You can see the acid just ate the metal. And this one, let's do it again. Let's see if I can get a better scrape. I might have just not scraped it very well. Let's do it one more time real quick. Sorry. Okay, I think that one's more better. Let's check it. My stone isn't that clean either, which is bad. That could be part of the problem. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like remnants of old acid and stuff. And the way you're supposed to clean these is to put the strongest acid you have, the 24 karat acid. That'll just clean everything right off. Let's let that cook for a sec. There we go. Yes. And this one is turning blue. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That does make sense. That's it. That's all I have for this time around. Thank you so much, as always, for coming to my video. I appreciate you being here. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. Only if you want. No pressure. I hope to catch you on the next one, everybody. Don't forget to let me know what your favorites are. Have a great day. Bye-bye.